Should straight acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
Yeah, baby.
Should cis acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne?
What it do? What it do?
For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. I don't fuck with straights, ya hear, and old lang syne. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Also, I know that was like a cruel key to pick for you, but it was a fierce key to pick for you.
We only did one more take of this right before this, and that's because we just weren't filming.
Yeah,
so.
no.
Hit it!
Hey, you.
Are you a lady boy?
Oh, bitch.
Girl, I said, are you a... Are you a... Oh. Us too.
Hey, Sickening Divas.
Hey, sick in the head divas.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Shiloh.
And welcome to...
The Ladyboy Radio Hour from 2026.
That was different.
That was different
That
and
was
new.
different than it has been, than it was last year.
New year. New me. We had a great New Year.
Himself.
Don't call me the
That was like a really like guttural gasp. So you're
Is it? There was no snorting.
no, but
It was
like
the
just
back
close.
of my throat. You want to tell me? You want to tell the people about?
Valentino bag?
You. Let me get through a sentence, girl. So it's the new year. We took 2-3 weeks off from doing the pod. Hope-
Y'all have been seeing us. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
assuming that you tune in assuming that every Wednesday you're tuning in.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was
girl.
my Meredith.
Stop it.
We have put up some videos, but as you have probably put together, we have not filmed in a minute.
We almost didn't film today.
We almost didn't film today. We have
Circumstances.
had some scheduling issues.
Yeah.
And so you'll notice that this is a slightly different setup than we usually have, and that makes us not here.
Yar.
Whoops.
Womp, womp.
Womp, womp.
There was-
New year, new scheduling problems. So
Yeah, completely. It's fine.
but yeah,
It's good.
so
It happens.
it's a little.
What do you guys think of my Jesus shirt? I thought it
Oh.
was. I stole it from the break room at work because someone left it for like 5 days, and I said, "Yeah, thank you. I'm
theft of the
poor."
pod.
Well, like whatever. Like you left it for 5 fucking days. It's mine now, girl. You didn't want it that bad. But we had a great New Year. I often get the scaries on New Year. On New Year. Cut the camera's dead ass. I often get the scaries on New Year's.
Yes, let's
And
talk about
I
it.
often cry on the Uber on the way back from the function, sometimes to the function. I'm a
One could
little
say it's your
witty.
signature move.
Some could say it's my signature move. Well, if you don't know the lore, about 5-6 years ago now, all like my closest friends, their friendship like blew up on New Year's, and I took care
you're
of
listening, you know who you are.
a fleet of drunk children. To be fair, I was only
A fleet
21.
enema?
Right. I hope the feet. And old lang syne. Lauren just got home, guys.
We'll be right back.
So Lauren's here now. Hey guys.
Yes, we took a little break. We had a little chat with Lauren, and now we're ready to keep going.
As my coworkers called it, we had a scythe. That's what they say instead of just like getting stoned like normal people. A siph. Like siphoning.
CYPH also is how people be like writing it.
Really?
Like very often, yeah.
I've never seen it right now.
Where you know. Well, that's
You
like,
can do that.
That's like siphoning, like but like siph as like a different. No, like just smoking.
Yeah.
Siph not as in like siphon, but just like siph as like it's like something else.
But like
welcome to our podcast where we talk about the word siph.
The word siph.
The verb.
It's a
siph.
great word. Siph. Yeah, so we imbibed. My cat's here. Pigeon, do you have anything to say, sweet girl? And now she's putting her head in my shoes.
You're a really good podcaster.
Shut the fuck up.
Back to what we were talking about. It's a new year. Tell me one thing right now that you left behind in 2025 and something that you are welcoming in 2026. Quickly.
Why don't you go first? Why don't you go first?
Something I'm leaving behind in 2025 is Shiloh. No, I'm kidding. You can imagine. Well, I mean, clearly not. It's the 5th right now. Something I'm leaving behind is being mean to myself. Leave a comment down below if you're ever mean to yourself.
I can still be mean to you though, right?
Right? Can you like catch your breath first and then like we can talk about it?
I wasn't out of breath. Nobody's out of breath. Hi, Pigeon. Oh, sweetheart. One thing that I'm leaving is washing your jeans more than like 8 times a year. Don't wash them bitches, just rotate them.
Oh, that's no. In the sense that, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, just wear a different pair of jeans and leave them bitches to hang out. You shouldn't wash your jeans until they can stand up by themselves.
Something that I'm taking with me / I'm welcoming in 2026 is I want to just like live like a little more.
Can I change
like
my
it
answer?
Sounds no. It sounds well. Once it's your turn, maybe. It sounds dumb, but like I really do just want to like take more often the choice to be like, and what if I like had fun? Or like what if I censored the thing that is
you're
going
right. That
to,
is
like,
dumb.
be more fun. Is it more dumb than what the fuck you just said, Mary? I don't
No,
think so.
and I'm changing
Talking
my
about
answer.
being disgusting, cochino ass, fucking not washing your jeans. That's disgusting. Standing up. You don't even wipe in the bathroom. You can't be doing that stuff.
That's not true. You're lying. Mama, I have a vagooter. I have to wipe twice as much as you do. Like for real.
Can you like not refer to her?
Wipe it.
That is really crazy.
Did you just call my... Lauren just said, can you not refer to her as a vagooter? Sorry, she, herring my vagina.
What are you taking into? Okay, so is that
So
something
what
that
I'm no what
you're
I'm
leaving behind? Is
what
she,
I'm
her for the vagina?
leaving behind on the topic of the vagina is bacterial vaginosis. We're leaving it behind us. We're not gonna get it anymore. Lauren.
I am so sorry for his inability to say anything that isn't the most disgusting thing you've ever heard. So vulgar.
Bacterial vaginosis. That is not disgusting. That's real.
It's real disgusting.
I'm leaving that behind, and what I'm bringing with me is making more mediocre art, because in your mediocre art is where the good stuff lies. You just have to make as much of it as possible.
I have always said that, actually, as a matter of fact.
Do you say it like that? Because I highly doubt it.
Not in your voice, that's for sure. Lauren, what is something that you're leaving?
Yeah, Lauren.
This is for if you don't follow her on Instagram and you haven't already seen the ins and outs list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can pick something from my in and out list. Okay. Out. Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Out Nicki Minaj because we don't support anybody
Barbs, if you're listening,
Barbs,
please engage
this
in
is
the
for
comments. Please engage in the comments. We will fight.
We do not engage with celebrities who sell out for fascism, by the way.
Yeah.
Something that's in.
Somebody trying to tell me to watch Dave Chappelle, and I was like, no. He's a transphobe, and he performed for the Saudi fucking like government, y'all.
Damn.
That check cleared, and he went crazy with it. Like, shut up, fuck you. I'm not watching Dave Chappelle. What is this? 2014. I'm not watching Dave fucking Chappelle with his banana powder wearing ass that a doll put on him. Fuck you. Anyway, sorry.
Speak on it. Something that's in though is like essentially wearing like no clothes to the club.
Yeah.
Yup.
I wore the sluttiest little outfit mini skirt combo to the club.
Show the photo here.
Sorry, you're like rock hard now, aren't you?
Security.
Yeah. That laugh was terrible.
But
So?
no, but I had a really awesome time and I felt really hot. So wear little slutty garments to the club.
Do it.
That goes double for fat people.
Yes.
Skinny people, be modest.
Well, this is the thing. If there's enough people on the dance floor, you're not going to be cold. And if you find a club such as House of Yes that has an outdoor section patio situation with some like heating lamps, you're good. Is it going to be cold as fuck? Yes.
Girl.
But not that cold.
You're not going to die. You're going to be fine.
Enough to stand there and smoke a little cig.
Yeah.
Completely.
It gives you enough time to stand there and smoke a little thing. So here's the thing.
That
We're
was so
also
crazy.
leaving in 2025 is good TV, and what we're bringing with us is amazing TV.
Amazing TV.
Amazing TV.
So something that we did allude to earlier is we did start watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And let me just set the full context for this, because once I give the contest,
the contest.
once I give you the context,
Once I give
because
you
we're also gonna have a
context.
temporary change in co-host for like a second.
Yes.
but
The changing
we
of the
started-
guard.
right. We started as a household, all three of us watching Vanderpump Rules, and that just kind of changed our
Amazing.
life. We became converted
Hi,
into
baby.
the Church of Bravo, and we
The Church of Bravo.
fell in love with Lisa Vanderpump, right? And then we started to watch The Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then we got to season 11 of Vanderpump, which if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
We needed to find something else to watch. And so we were like, well, why don't we just start
crazy,
another
guys.
franchise of The Housewives? And the thing about The Housewives is that they've been around for so long that like all the really like iconic franchises that like people talk about
I've been going
are
on
at
for like
season
20
16.
years. Yeah.
That's a little intimidating to start off with. And the thing about Salt Lake is that it is becoming what a lot of people say is the best franchise, and they're
It's crazy.
only on season 6 or 7 right now. So it's a lot of like an easier kind of start. Plus like their first season was like immediately pre-pandemic, like 2019.
Yeah.
Like they wrapped and then it was over.
And they did a really good job blending the before times and the after times together.
Yes, because it's
Like,
not.
Because I didn't
Yeah.
even know that first season was pre.
Suddenly this is a COVID season.
Right.
Yeah.
It was very subtle.
Well, and like we have the added advantage of that we aren't like watching it in real time. I do think that there was a bit more of like a delay maybe for them, but I also know that like the certain shows are on different schedules because like they always film in the winter for some reason.
I wish we had a cat cam right now because
No,
Pigeon's
completely
being
not.
really cute.
Right, when they have to go skiing. But yeah, so Lauren and I started watching that, and then we were like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Well, I was
And then-
closing at work because they have a lot of free time to pull
Right.
together without me these days.
And
Harumph.
quickly we were like, oh, this is a cast of potential mothers, and this is like the only show that I can like think about ever.
It's crazy.
So much so that
It's
like
insane.
we just recently got Shiloh into it as well. So we started from the top. It's been a lot of like me and him just kind of trucking and trying to catch up because it's so good.
Yes.
We're trying to get him caught up to where Lauren and I are. For disclosure, we are on like episode 9
Disclosure,
or so.
that one DJ who
of season
did
3.
Latch with Sam Smith.
Goodbye.
Sing it.
Sam Smith, why did you steal that bottle of water from my cafe?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Non-binary crimes.
And pose with the carpet pride. Yeah. Why'd you do it?
That song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
What? No.
one?
What? Yes.
Why?
Why
Why did they do that?
Why did people live for that song?
And then with Kim Petras. Okay.
Kim Petras, you really fucking let me down. Look me in my eyes. You did not have to work with Dr. Luke. Nobody asked you to do all that. Nobody. He wrote Teenage Dream. Yeah, okay, well, fucking... racist wrote the Constitution. That doesn't, like, what do you want me to say? Anyway.
So Salt Lake, so good. so good. And
great.
because it
It's
has
really
been
good.
such a, like, a definitive kind of element in the end and the start of the year for us. I mean, it is the show. If you guys know us, you know that we three, like, we'll have a show that we're, like, watching. And whenever we, like, sit down, that is just what gets, like, put on. And then we'll watch, like, 8 episodes in one sitting.
Yeah. Because some people are, like, on their laptop. Some people are staring intently at the screen. Those of us who haven't seen it before, I'm literally like...
Yeah. Well, because there's
Shaw
like the
amazing.
Housewives, like, oh my God, that, like, type of...
I'm guilty of is being amazing.
Jennifer,
it's,
the woman
it's
that
such
you
a good
are.
show to watch in like a few like stages of like engagement, because like you can kind of be like tune in and tune out, but you'll still get like all the stuff.
You can be smacked. You can be high.
Yeah.
What? You can be smacked. You can be sober. And you can be like having the best. Whoa. Sorry about the. Jesus Christ, guys. Today. I don't know if you can hear that badang over the. I should turn my
I hope not.
do not disturb
I
on. Sorry that I'm
if
not
you
a
cannot
professional.
hear and you're like confused and you're lost about like what is happening, we're both wearing headphones, and Shiloh's like laptop notification bell ding has been just assaulting our ears repeatedly for the past 30 seconds.
When I used to work in Greenwich Village, for those who know, I worked at the Starbucks Reserve over there. There was also a fish and chips cafe called Assault and Battery, and I think that's fucked up.
You know what? Why don't we take a quick break, and when we come
Well,
back,
real quick, Pigeon, what do you think?
there you have it. We're gonna take a
Yes,
quick break,
you
and when
did
we
hear
come
it.
back,
Cute,
we'll
you're my
have
baby. I love you.
a slightly upgraded co-host.
Was that a read?
We'll be right back.
Mary, did you know? Did you know it's our time?
Did you also know that there is an organization formed to build on the grassroots momentum of Zoran's campaign? It's literally called Our Time.
Go on.
Our Time does not ask for dues or even formal membership. It's a campaign you can be a part of to show up when you can and contribute how you can.
Although Our Time is aligned with building on the Zoran campaign's volunteer culture, for the goal of bringing the policies we voted on to fruition, it is fully independent and not directed or officially affiliated with Zoran or any other elected official.
It's a 501c4, which allows them to engage in the political process. In their words, independent but aligned and committed to delivering on the affordability agenda that was key for many NYC voters.
We love some Zoran, but we need to make sure that we hold him accountable for all of the policies that NYC made clear we need and want. This is exactly how we make that happen.
You can sign up to become involved or to donate to the organization by going to ourtime.nyc.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Shiloh. And we approve this message. Right?
And this is also the Ladyboy Radio
This
Hour.
is also the Ladyboy Radio Hour, and
Back
we
to the
approve
program.
this message.
Back to the program. And we're back and better than ever.
Hey.
So tell us, how has it been watching fucking Salt Lake all the time?
I was saying recently how I feel like the universe placed us within this specific like time continuum for the sole purpose of like being like watching Salt Lake at the exact perfect time. Because Jen Shaw got spoilers, by the way. Spoilers coming up if you have not watched Salt Lake and you are planning on it. Spoilers. Jen Shaw just got released. And she got released literally the week we started season 2. Like it was
really, really timely.
it's all and the documentary coming out.
Yes.
about Mary
it's out
Cosby.
already. We should watch it.
It's out already.
Leave a comment down below.
We should do a
if you would
special
watch-
episode.
Leave a comment down below if you would watch us do like a deep dive / like reaction to watching the documentary and like all of our thoughts.
Yeah.
Backing it up just a little bit.
Sorry, I could go on about this all day.
For those who are listening and maybe don't know like what it is, The Real Housewives, it's the Bravo like reality show. I think the first one was OC. I think that was the first one.
Yes.
And like essentially it's a group of like anywhere from like 6 to like 8-ish women from like a certain city that are like well off, like well to do, like wives, like whether or not
wealthy
like,
socialite
like
type women.
whether or not like they're the ones that like are generating like the money or not, it's all very different, but that's essentially the general premise of it, is that like it's them and they get like put into like this friend group that's the cast, and then like there ensues just like a bunch of drama or hijinks, and then like each franchise is its own like city. Salt Lake is one of the most like recent ones. Its first season was filmed in like 2019. Like they wrapped the filming for the first season like right before the pandemic like hit. And
then it was like winter of 2020 by the time they came back. So like things were starting to open up. Everyone was still masked and everything, but they were
it's
now
the most,
able
like,
to go out and do
modern
things.
Current feeling franchise, for sure. And it's being regarded as like one of the best ones. And the funniest thing that I found this online and I was like, this is life changing. There are people that are half joking, half serious, saying that the likely reason why this franchise is so good and why the drama is so juicy and so intense and so just like consistently there is like rooted in science and in the environment. Obviously, like Salt Lake has an extremely salty lake. And there is a lot of like sediment and like loose powder at the bottom that can be like a lot of different types of chemicals, including arsenic, that are just kind of like trapped and preserved like all the way like at the bottom of this like salty ass fucking lake. And the water levels in the lake have been lowering, and whenever
climate change
that happens, it like stirs up and like releases a lot of like what is underneath, aka some of the arsenic and some of the other stuff that can cause like psychoactive, like not psychoactive I guess, but like you can like hallucinate and or just have like all like
psychological effects,
like symptoms. And so that could be reflected in the fact that they like consistently just want to like rip each other's throats out in like various combinations of the same way. Something that if you have been watching the show you'll understand, but you can kind of pick up at season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is 2 to 3 versions of the same dynamic. If someone's beefing, it's most likely with consistently the other person.
Mind you, every episode is essentially set up the same. It's various like lunch, like all these women do for this show is go to luncheons and have girls trips.
They set up situations where they're like
all
around each
forced
other.
to be around each other regardless of the dynamic between one or all of them. And so production has just like set up this formula where without a doubt, without fail, every single interaction will be insane because they never have time away from each other.
No, it's so crazy. And then like they get like put into these dynamics and these situations to where it just like continues to like feed it. And like I love and have loved like reality TV for a long time, so I watch it in the same way that I as like an actor watch like a stage play. I'm really watching literally what is happening in front of me, and I'm taking it in as like a whole thing, like including the performance on stage, but like also all the technical like aspects and the writing and like blah,
it's
blah,
just
blah,
a really interesting like character study on humanity. If you like people watching, if you like psychoanalyzing
it's so
people
good.
in your life, reality TV is like the best outlet because it's just it's like Coco Melon for people who want to like understand people better. It's amazing. I can't get enough.
Good. And then like once you're like really really like in it and you understand more of like the inner workings, it continues to still be fascinating because like you can you can say, okay, I am the story producer, and I know that so and so and so and so. Okay, I know that if I have Lisa and if I have Whitney in the same room with the other women, they will fight. But if I put them one on one, they won't. So I'm gonna have them go out and have like a little girl date, and then we're gonna have another like larger friend function, and then they're gonna fight.
And then they're going to be confused about why they were just having a good time alone, because they're not privy to the operations
but
happening,
also,
obviously.
Regardless of if you're privy or not, if you don't like that bitch, you don't like that bitch.
Right.
And so when you're like, it's almost like being in school or like something like that, like in the sense that you just like consistently see the same people because it's the people that you see. And so things escalate so much higher and also just like faster, because it's just like, okay, we should just take like a break and not speak for like a minute, / like when we do speak, it should be like thought out and we shouldn't like misconstrue facts.
But unfortunately, we need to have this insane, intense conversation right now in the middle of a choir rehearsal.
And then that like storyline like goes on for like 5 or 6 episodes. Like it's so crazy. But also the other thing that like really, really makes it, because obviously like you're just like trying to like consistently like stir up some sort of situation in which like someone's gonna like have like either a conflict or like a really, really good like bonding moment, whatever. Those are not as interesting. But the other half of it is that the housewives like have to be really like interesting people that you like want to like, because you also like see like some of their life, and like for them to be like a character that you root for, and like ideally like you want to root for like almost all of them, or like all of them at like
varying points within
at like some point. I'm gonna pull up a little cast list right here, and we're just gonna kind of like go down the line. This includes like all of them, like including ones that we have not yet met, but we'll start with like just the regular ones. Lisa Barlow.
She over the last few weeks has become, she's insane. She's arguably like a bad person. She's categorically a bad person, but I am so drawn to how she lives life based solely on principle and is so unwavering in her convictions while being completely wrong. I love her for that.
The character of Lisa Barlow is like
her voice, her countenance.
God. The voice.
I'm Lisa Barlow. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. Is that it? Did I get it? No, like Vida Tequila, Ciudad Tequila,
Hola
Tequila, and we're making a vodka. Jenny. Oh my God, I could. It's like like a vocal stim at this point. I can't.
Listen to Jenny.
Listen to Jenny. Listen to Jenny.
Yeah, listen to Jenny.
Oh my God. Hi, Meredith.
Okay, and then assuming that if you're watching this episode and we're talking about it and you've seen the end of season 2, when we have the infamous hot mic gate incident, so that is what, to me, that's what I needed. That's what I needed to like seal it in of like, okay, because
she tries to hold it.
She will deny like,
oh my
she's
God.
like, I disagree. I'm a good friend. I'm blah 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 blah. She always.
I have always been a good
like,
friend
right
to you,
away.
Meredith. Meredith, I've always been a good friend to you.
And like for her to have that like moment where she closes the door and immediately is like that piece of shit garbage whore.
That piece of shit garbage
and her
whore.
fucking family that poses and blah 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 blah. Like, oh,
she's fucked half of New York.
Like, that is. And then being like, no, like I don't mean that. Like that's not true. But it's
no,
like,
I just
why
was.
should we
I had heard you were talking shit
say?
about my home renovation. Was what she gave us the initial justification, and Meredith's just like, what are you, girl? Yeah.
It's also, and like
seeing the crack of
like
over the facade is just like so interesting.
They're kind of like a pair where it's like Lisa and Meredith in the same way that it's Heather and Whitney, and those dynamics are like, it's so good because it's like, yeah, like they're always together, but sometimes they are fighting, but like it feels like a sitcom in the way that like
it's always the blind leading the blind.
Usually is fine at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Mary
Cosby. Oh my God. Reverend Mary Cosby.
First lady,
First lady.
of Faith Temple Church. Also, Faith Temple is
Pentecostal
crazy.
church.
Um,
Married to her.
okay, there is
Okay.
the TLC documentary that just came out. Well, no, it's a documentary that somebody made that is being shown by TLC. An important distinction.
Right.
Watch that. Basically, she is insane, and she definitely leads a cult church.
Definitely.
And there, I have been deep in the Reddit because again, that is what I consume. That's where I doom scroll, so I don't feel doom. And ironically enough, what I heard is that people believe that Mary and Robert Sr. like conspired to kill Mary's
her grandmother to take over this church.
Over the church.
Because
and that is why Mary and her mother do not speak.
TLDR
Told her.
told her.
Told her.
Another drag. Sorry, guys. We need to add this to our drag name list. Quick stat.
Told her. And then it's just spelled TLDR.
Yeah, that's great. Anyways. TLDR, Mary Cosby lore. This woman, when she was quite young, in her 20s, had an arranged marriage to her.
Well, she was already married.
Sure, she had been married at one point. But she was allegedly, in her grandmother's will. It was her will that her husband, so Mary's grandmother's husband, her step-grandfather, would marry one of the other women in the lineage below her grandmother.
Claimed that was in
that was in her will, allegedly, and that this woman would then take over the church. So Mary, at like the ripe age of 20-something, was married to her step-grandfather. They have had one son, and she is now the first lady of this Pentecostal church. And if you know anything about the Pentecostal religion, it is wild. Ooh. They're speaking in tongues. They're laying hands. They're yelling, screaming. It's theater. But the whole thing is that this congregation really loves to worship Mary.
Yeah, and the implication is that she is not God, but of God. The portrait that they have is a portrait of Jesus, like reaching out to
Mary.
Well, to like the grandmother.
Yeah.
Which she was the founder. So that like photo alone proves to me the whole thing, because I'm like, I'm sorry.
Like you think at one point this woman was being directly spoken to.
Yeah, like
by God.
Like being addressed by Jesus. No, like for sure.
And appointed to like some form of leadership.
She's not in season 3.
No, but she comes back.
She comes back at season 4. Okay. The next one is another one of our favorites, Heather Gay. We love Heather.
Love Heather.
So I love her because she's so unserious and ridiculous in her interactions with the other women. However, her personal storyline is one of the most like interesting and like so far like really captivating. She grew up being like a very proud Mormon. Like good Mormon girl, and she got married not for love but for to make a family, this and that. And then she was divorced by her husband. And then she has this like long journey of like doing a lot of like deconstructing and doing a lot of like, she says like at one point, well, she doesn't say this, but we see a conversation that she has with a relative of hers that decides to leave the church. And he like says to her, like, I realized that I was raising my kids in a cult. And then it like cuts to her, and like you can see in her face that like this is exactly like the thoughts that like I had. And like she also, I think, is one of the best moms in terms of like we see the most evidence of her like really like raising like 3 really
and she's a business owner. Like she's a business
owner. She's successful in like what she does. And then like her whole thing is that she's just like, I feel like, yeah, like I'm a Mormon and like I'm like religious, but like I want to drink and I want to have sex. She specifically says that she wants to have sex with black guys.
We love you, Heather.
Insane. But yeah, so I'm just obsessed with her. She also like is so down to clown for the TV of it all. Very much like her little friend Whitney. They are down to do
Those cousins.
the TV. Like
Yeah.
they are down to do it.
And Heather will always like step it to whoever needs
Yeah.
to be stepped to. I appreciate that about her.
Yeah, like she's not afraid of having the conversation.
If she believes someone is genuinely wrong, she will.
So much so that she won't even like necessarily always like think of like a clever, like she'll just be like, okay, you like y'all are fighting, like what's up?
No.
Like it's so good. Because then like the rest of them are just like, oh, and then
I
they
guess
just
we
have
are
like
fighting.
then
Yeah.
they have like a blowout fight. The next one is, let's just talk about Whitney next. I have a soft spot for Whitney because I think that she is ridiculous, hilarious, and like foundationally, like I think she's good, but she has like a chronic like.
There was a shift in season 2.
I care about this, so I'm gonna like really like.
I'm gonna blow up
go
everyone's
full-
shit
like
in order to like
in,
come
like,
to a
way,
resolution about this.
Sort of like Lisa, which is funny because they're constantly and like a back and forth, and this is probably why.
Yeah.
That she's also very driven by like the principle of something. So when she's
Yeah.
like, well, this isn't right, so I have to figure it out, or like this is like a mystery, so I have to solve it, or like blah blah blah. Like she just feels like she has to be the one, and she has really interesting judgment calls about like when and where is the time to do.
And it's usually
the big one.
usually bad. It's
usually
usually
like,
a
particularly bad because
terrible
there
time
is
with the
both
terrible combination of people.
what is the reasonable time and place, but what is the time and place that is going to be conducive to the conversation that you want to have with a very sensitive individual that's very like reactive.
Because she has all of these thoughts all the time, but she cannot present them in a way that doesn't immediately start conflict.
Like you can't spring something on Jen Shaw like in the middle of like the surprise party that she threw for Sharif.
Right.
She's gonna throw a glass.
When Whitney herself is also obliterated and not
That's
even
the thing.
stringing together coherent sentences to get her point across.
And
like
that's the problem
Yeah.
is that Whitney is too scared to do the confrontation when she's sober, so she has to get drunk to give herself
and
the
so
courage,
it's giving like
but
this.
then she gets
so
drunk and then
you were
it's all mumbled up. Yeah.
I told you that she was saying these bad things about you, and so the other person's like, someone's saying bad things about me, and she's like, yes, but it's because they're trying, and it's just like girl,
that's the thing is that she's someone that like will never be like demoted to like friend of, because she just is like, all you have to do is get her like a little bit drunk and she will just have like whatever conversation and it will not go well. It will not go well.
And then she's like tearing up someone's like gift card or some shit,
my
because
God.
then she's like confused as to why nobody is on her side at the end of it.
This next one is Mother, Meredith Marks.
So like
Meredith Marks,
Marks.
flip it around, Whitney Wild Rose.
Whitney Wilder.
Okay, so the thing with Meredith is that I think she is hilarious. I'm obsessed with the fact that she is one of the wives on the Mormon show that is not a Mormon. She's Jewish.
Right, fully.
Because it's
And
it
from
consistently
Chicago.
is like a very funny like contrast to, because also with her, she's from Chicago. She mostly lives like during most of the year here in the city,
In New
and then
York,
she's
yeah.
always in like an Airbnb when she's filming the show. So already I'm like, what?
I
It's
just
so
don't
good.
think
It's
they could
so
have handled
good.
her on New York.
Oh no, absolutely
on
not.
New York Housewives.
She also has this thing where she's not like down to clown like for the cameras, but she's like, I'm at work, so like I guess I'm gonna do this. But it's the fact that when she is like at like a 1, she's very chill. She's very like normally very like blah, blah, blah. She like
Kind of
does
freewheeling. She's
fun
down.
things like
yeah.
like when she wore that mask and like the whatever. Like she's down to clown and have a good time.
She'll
She's
always
a
go on
very,
a ski
very
trip.
fierce ally to her son that was in the closet for the first few seasons. Like she just is like fierce. She's a very kind of like Lisa Vanderpump if she was like a little bit less serious. kind of.
And a little less warm.
Oh, for sure.
She is a cold bitch.
Yes. The thing about her is that once she gets upset, she like the
it's
way
like
that
when
she
your
will go
mom
off on someone.
it's like when your mom, it always starts like when your mom is so angry that like she's not yelling, she is quiet and she is, do not talk about my family,
So
do not
good.
like, I will ruin you. And then and then we get to a point and she's yelling, but like that initial like Meredith Marks is getting mad is terrifying.
She also just has this thing, and she's spoken about how like she's been in like speech therapy, and like how she's been in like she just like talked about how she's had like stuff with like speaking like her whole life, and so she has a very specific kind of like inconsistent accent. Like think of like a very like Madonna situation that like mostly comes out when she's upset and or like a little bit like inebriated. And so my favorite pastime is to just scroll through like Instagram reels of like compilations of her just like saying stuff. There are allegations, and I'm aware because I am online. I know the storyline that is currently being aired is about whether or not she like essentially freaks the fuck out because she's like on pills. I don't know, but what I do know is that she's hilarious, and the things that she says,
she's so chic,
and the way that she says them, the looks that she turns, like she's
I really
by
like
far
her
my favorite,
and her
one.
dynamic.
I love her.
Her husband is like a little annoying, but like
yes, but
whatever. But I love their
believe
dynamic. I
their
believe they're in
relationship,
love.
yeah.
I believe that they're like in
More
it.
than some of the other ones.
Some of the other ones, and I like her relationship. Her relationship with Brooks, her gay
It's so
son,
funny.
is genuinely hilarious. I love it. Yeah, she is mother. She is mother.
She's amazing.
I could talk about her forever. She's the best.
Love you, Mara, and she also
Love you,
just
love
again
you,
has
Mare.
like a very specific. Well, she always just kind of has like her head in like a tilt, and she's
And
always
she kind of talks like
like a
up
lesbian,
here, and
like
she
this.
talks. I don't know.
And to be frank, I'm not surprised that you were talking shit about me, seeing as that's what you guys always do. Like
Right.
it's very that. It's so good. It's so good. I have to like nail down the impression because we want to do like a Lisa Meredith.
Yeah, I'm working.
like,
I'm
moment.
perfecting my Lisa right now.
Okay, let's talk about it. Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw, I like. Jen Shaw is so crazy. Jen Shaw is Tongan
Felon.
and Hawaiian. She
Tongan and Hawaiian first, felon second.
She was raised Mormon, but then converted to Islam. For Sharif, her husband, who's very handsome.
Who's a football coach.
Yes, famously a football coach who I guess is so busy that he cannot attend her father's funeral. And then she's just kind of crazy, and she's very, very reactive. But you probably heard her name because she did go to the same prison as Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're in the same prison, Diva.
Oh, because
were.
she was put in prison here, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she was locked up in one of the like fancy prisons.
Well,
So,
of course,
again,
yeah,
the
for
one with
celebrities
Maxwell.
who they don't want to like kill themselves.
And right, and because she was charged for like fraud and like money laundering
and
money
like money laundering,
money laundering,
and just general telemarketing scams,
yeah,
things like that.
It's
she
very
was
very crazy.
targeting like older people and people with disabilities, like getting them to sign up. Oh, a big one was her like convincing people to sign up for like a life coaching course,
Yes,
and then like
it was
or like ad like how to get like ad
nothing of the
revenue and
sort.
things like that, like business coaching courses, and like scamming them out of tens of thousands of dollars. So
Yeah.
over like a decade, and then she got caught,
and we see her get arrested
by
on the show.
Department of Homeland Security, NYPD, and the FBI.
In
They
the
pull up on
parking
her
lot
shit.
of Heather Salon.
As before they're gonna go on a
That'd be
dreaded girls trip. Watch season 2. If nothing else, watch season 2.
Oh my god. Okay, and then just one last one because she's the only one that we've like really like seen stuff with. Because again, we're still on season 3, but Jenny.
Hi Jenny.
Hi, Jenny, so crazy.
Only one season. Season 2.
It's the the Trumpy angle of it all and the like racist problematicness of it all is really unfortunate because as a character, I actually really liked her on season 2 because she just was like squaring up to specifically like the whole like Mary thing. Like, it felt like I think they obviously realized that they needed to have someone else to kind of like further stir the pot like within like the sort of like divisions in the group.
We needed somebody who could,
and she worked, but like
who could start conversations that probably would have never, or like confronting Mary, because for some reason all of the women are just like so adverse to
scared
holding
of Mary, but
Mary
don't tell
accountable.
Them that they're scared of Mary, because then they'll fucking crash out
because
on you.
they'll freak out and they're like, we're not scared of Mary. But yeah, her like peak of the season that she was on was when her shit ass husband Dewey,
oh my god,
her shit ass husband Dewey, mind you, these people are in their like
Catholic.
mid to late 40s. They're Catholic and they have 3 lovely kids, all very smart, intelligent, good heads on their shoulders, but they have a history of a lot of miscarriages within like 10 or so miscarriages before they eventually had 3 kids and then 1 stillbirth. And for some reason Dewey could Dewey could not like get over it and has been having a really hard time processing it, and so I walked it back.
You were saying, oh my god,
for some reason he couldn't get over the stillbirth his wife had.
Well, because they say stillbirth, but that baby was born and then died. And the thing is that she was out. Yeah, but he witnessed
the whole thing and found out in real time that.
But he's going about the trauma in a very, very crazy way.
He wants, at Jen's big age of 45, wants Jenny to like have more kids, and she has been so transparent with him for many years at this point, because this has been an ongoing conversation about how, you hear that, guys? It's gonna get warm. Their heat's on.
Wait, guys, I got a tattoo.
Insert photo here.
Right.
Oh
my god. Okay.
We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah. Okay, so
Dewey, Jenny's like shitty husband, really wants her to have more kids, and she's like, no, because that will wreak havoc on my body. We have 3 kids who are growing up. Like, I think we need to move on from this. We need to just like be okay, and also just accept that I don't want to birth more kids. And he's like so insistent, and so he starts threatening many solutions, one being a surrogate, but she also just fundamentally doesn't want more than 3 kids at this point.
She doesn't want to raise
She doesn't want to raise another child.
Nothing about it is something I want.
So it's not so much about her being worried just about the pregnancy of it all. It is just she just doesn't want another kid, and he can't give that up. And so he's like, a surrogate adoption, and she's like, no, because I don't want a kid. And he's like, okay, well, what if I just I know we're Catholic, but what if I do the old Mormon way and get a sister wife?
You can imagine how that played out. She didn't like it. I'm not that invested in her life because of the reasons why she's no longer on the show, but I would be curious to know what ended up happening with that whole situation.
Are they still married? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to do a deep dive on Jenny and Nguyen.
They have like 3 more kids. Okay, well, so all that to say, Salt Lake is so good. The second that we're done filming this episode, we are going to sit on that couch and we're going to watch some Salt Lake City.
Yeah, we talked about 20 minutes longer than we thought we were going to. Because it's just, it runs deep.
Yes.
It runs deep.
Let's take the quickest break, and when we come back, we'll just add Shiloh, and then we'll quickly do our little game that we have planned, and then we're going to do Song of the Week. Then we're going to go. Time for an ad break. Listen up, queers. Whoa.
Let us tell you a little something about the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community center, aka the Center.
The Center was established in 1983 at the height of the AIDS crisis to provide a safe and affirming place for LGBTQ plus New Yorkers to respond to the urgent threats facing the community.
They offer, both in person and virtually, recovery and wellness programs, economic advancement initiatives, family and youth support, advocacy, arts and cultural programming, and space for community organizing, connection, and celebration, mama.
In 2024 alone, the center served almost 2,500 clients with direct services, as well as welcoming an additional 9,600 community event participants. 37 of those were youths under 23 years old, 39% were trans folk, 68% were people of color, and 26% were women.
Fun fact for the divas. The center is home to Keith Haring's 1989 mural titled Once Upon a Time, which celebrates sexual liberation before the AIDS epidemic. Yeah. Haring created it for the Center Show, their celebration of the 20th anniversary of Stonewall. Who doesn't love a dick mural in a bathroom?
And I've always said that.
Check
out their donation link in our episode description, Mary. Where? In the episode description. And we're back.
We're so back. And you know what? Everything feels right. And I feel rejuvenated.
Yeah, everything feels right. We have a sickening game that we have prepared for you guys.
Yeah. And by prepared, we do mean 30 seconds ago. We
so
wrote
Shiloh
some shit.
did fall asleep while we were filming.
I was not
the
asleep.
Housewives
I
segment.
dozed off like a little bit. And if anyone can make that argument to anybody, I can make it to you. And I know I said argument funny, but I don't want to hear about it.
Okay, Meredith Marks.
Fuck you. Go to hell. Okay.
I'll see you there.
So we decided we're going to do like a heads up situation, but with New Year's resolutions. And so I'm going to put one of Adrian's New Year's resolutions on my forehead.
Yes.
And then
In the
he's
form
going to
of
have
sticky
to.
notes.
Yes. Let's see how sticky these notes are, mama. Because it's going to be on my fucking forehead. So let's just fucking get into it. Okay. You guys get it. I'm going to put his fucking shit on my forehead and he's going to act it out.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'll start.
My eyes are closed. Should I look to camera?
Yeah. I hope you can read it. I'll put the captions if not. Okay.
Oh!
Okay, so why don't we just do like, we treat them like cards? Because I actually think these are not going to stick. Okay.
They will. They'll stick. They're
okay, this is the first.
Notes.
The first one.
Okay. You want to read more?
Ding, ding, ding.
Riveting audio content.
Well, you guys, like...
Read more.
That was an easy one. That's why I started with it. Okay.
Professor Readmore.
No.
That's a good name for a drag character.
Now it's your turn to do one of yours.
Why did I pick this? Not.
Chat clip this. You want to play more video games? Or you want to make phone calls? Texting? Talking? Socializing? Networking?
There's no good way to...
Music. Singing. Talking. What? What are you doing? You're calling.
There's
You're
no
making
way
phone
you're going to get
calls.
this one. Be a better communicator.
Be a better communicator. Okay.
So you
Such
can see
as
where I was going.
making phone
phone calls, sending
Yeah.
emails, responding to texts. That was me, you calling me, and then me picking up.
Did you know the game that we were playing today? Be a good communicator, so I'm going to act out different actions that are not the answer.
That is, well, then,
It's
to
the combination of
communicate,
them
give me
all.
the verb.
Well,
Act it out right now, bitch.
well, I wouldn't have chosen that for myself.
Like, sorry, I was just trying to write some. Fuck.
Leave a comment down below if you should.
Sorry, I didn't pick something riveting like become a better reader. Fuck. Or read more. Not better. More often.
What the fuck are you saying over there, you fucking peanut ass gallery? Okay.
Illiterate. I was making a joke at Shiloh's expense.
I read all
I
the
didn't hear
time.
well.
Right.
Okay.
So, let's put another one on my dome.
No, because it's gonna fall off.
Yeah, but pull it.
Okay.
Bop it.
Yeah, I pulled it. Okay, I know what I mean.
Twist it. Ew. Sorry. You're not serious. Please do it again.
I'm not
Okay,
done.
okay. Please do it from the top, please. Okay. Are you doing witchy shit? That's what I thought from your
Yes.
first. Do more witchy shit. Be a witch more. Do more spells.
Okay. Please.
Am I wrong? That was not right? Are you doing illusions? Like, that seemed like the cup and ball trick.
No, I'm just like shuffling cards.
So you're not supposed to talk.
and cutting the deck. That's not true because you kept saying
Is not like
That's a word.
talking. Is like a placeholder. It's
According
not. It
to
doesn't
Miriam, I think
convey.
it's a word. Okay.
It doesn't convey anything.
Okay, say so you got it though.
So you just kept going though. I got it right, and then you just kept going.
Well, you said to do more. You literally said do more witchy stuff. So I was like, okay.
But then you kept acting it out for like a full 60 seconds.
Yeah, because you said do more, so I kept doing more.
No, I meant like do more witchy shit.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a command to do more, Adrian.
Okay, well that's what I thought. You've gotten confused over simpler things before, so let's
Come
not.
on now, Mary.
Okay,
Come on.
wow.
You know I didn't mean to keep going. I was like, did I
No,
not
I
get
didn't
it
know because that's why I
right?
kept going. Okay, so do the next one, you guys.
Okay.
Leave a comment below if you think this was a bad game.
Don't leave that comment below. It's a good game.
No, leave it because it's good for engagement. Okay, do it.
Okay.
Making more music. Uh-huh. Making the music, being less critical about it, enjoying it more, and putting it out for people to consume.
Yeah, we're going to give it to you. It's released the album. That was me being like, it's done.
Yeah.
Hit send.
I
my
added
distributor.
the further context of
Yes.
your fear. Okay.
Yeah. So you did a good job.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
This is the last one that I have that I'm like, how do I really like?
Yeah. So this is your
Because
be
it's
a
not
better
just the action,
communicator.
but yes, it's like a little bit of that. Okay.
Okay. Do it higher because the
Oh,
people
sorry.
can't see.
Okay.
Okay. Calligraphy. Painting. Painting. You're painting. You're painting. You're watercoloring specifically. Are you not watercoloring? You're so am I right?
Well, yeah, but like that's
Do more art. Show it to people. Share your art with the public.
Like, no, but like kinda.
Share it with your friends.
I'll just say it. I want to become like. I'll just say it. I want to become like really fierce at watercolor.
Okay.
And I've started. But I just want to be like.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you're pretty good at it. I've seen that.
Right into the camera. Into the camera.
Hi, Pigeon.
Into the mic is crazy. But yeah, I just want to get like fierce at it because I would like to be good at something that is like chill and low stakes, and then I can use to like I don't know like put stuff like around my home or something. I don't know.
Pigeon, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, she's so vocal today.
You're so vocal.
Vocal. The other day we had
Give me
our friend Amy over, and this was before Shiloh came back from being gone for the holy days, and she just like walked out and started screaming at our friend.
Yeah, she really likes Amy.
Screaming hello.
Amy has a good vibe. Amy's like a through and through.
Yeah.
What?
Amy's a lesbian.
That's why Pigeon likes her so much, because Pigeon's kind of gay.
The like vibration in your voice as you put the like massage gun into your pit is like hilarious.
It helps massage the deltoid muscle
Deltoid schmeltoid.
and the
That laugh.
Both are really sore right now.
Right, muscle mommy.
Lauren's
I still have one more. And
oh, okay. You have one more.
yes.
Sam.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Sam. Puss. Cat. Raise.
Nobody in this house is raising a fucking baby.
Raising
Can you
a cat?
imagine? And not just raising a cat, but being
Being a good cat dad.
being
Oh,
a
okay,
better
I see.
father.
Oh, I
for
see.
my
Okay.
cat. It says being a better cat parent. Because Pigeon is an extremely good girl, but I don't live for the like pooping in the shower, which is what she did to me just days ago. But she's getting brave, so I would love to bolster
Yeah.
her. And
I do think that this behind the scenes talk. I think that the plastic bag, like when it fell into the thing,
yeah,
she was like, "I'm not gonna go."
well,
in
she's the
there.
one who dragged the plastic bag onto it.
No, of course, but like the situation
So you
became
can
such. She was like,
understand.
"I'm not gonna go in there," and so I think that that's where she was like, "Well, no, I have to go to the next best thing, which is the bathtub. Like, I'll take my shit right there."
Yeah, she did take a shit in the bathtub, guys. Hello, Pigeon. We were talking about you. Anything you want to say?
But also generally, like, oop,
Hey. You're the
when
cutest
we
girl alive.
move into a new space and we're able to set it up better, I think it'll make life easier for both you and her.
Yeah, and she gets braver from apartment to apartment because she was
she
such a
really
little
does.
chicken shit at our last apartment.
Completely.
But also that's because of Mama. You have no idea.
Bad vibes.
My
What's your
closet was in the
song of
hallway.
week?
My song of the week that I'm feeling very real about is "Living Lo-Fi" by Cheekface, which is a song about just like
Familiar.
how you're doing pretty good, but you're like not really going to the doctor. You're like, your house is kind of a fucking mess. You're like, and you're just like living lo-fi. Like you're just trying to keep it real. And I really, it's a great song and it makes me laugh and it makes me feel better about when everything is falling apart around me. I'm like, girl, my room is not messy. I am simply living lo-fi right now. So
Yeah. You are going to go to the doctor, though.
I need to get back on tea. Or do I?
testosterone.
Because emotionally, I've been great. What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Cold Hearted. My Paula Abdul.
Cold-hearted snake. That one?
Yes.
Look into his eyes.
Oh.
He's been telling lies. You've been listening to that. Better than saying, I'm never than saying, never than saying, number one without a doubt. Me when I'm Kokomon trees, but I don't know the words.
Right. It's a really, really good song. And it was, if you watch the first episode
I love her.
of Canada's Drag Race this season, which is, I think, season 6, they did that as like a lip sync, and the winner of the episode did it against Brooklyn, and it was like so good. And then I just was like reminded that that song is fierce.
We love Brooklyn Heights. Lauren's been in the same room with Brooklyn Heights.
Speaking of Lauren, would you like to share our song of the week?
Yeah, sure.
What's your song of the week, Diva? Tell us. We're dying to know.
My song of the week is Telephone Busy by 5 Seconds of Summer, guys.
Yeah. Valid.
Wait, can you say that again as Lisa Barlow?
I love Telephone Busy by 5 Seconds of Summer. It's so good. I don't like it. I love it. I love Telephone Busy.
Now that
Drink Vita tequila, please.
it's cool to be a 5 Seconds of Summer fan again, I can now say I've seen them live twice. First time, didn't really care because they were opening for One Direction in 2014.
You saying you didn't care when that is like they're like
I just didn't really know them like that at the time, and I didn't really care. And I was like, whatever. Because I like valid. I do think some of them at the time, I'm going to say something awful. Some of them at the time were much uglier than the ugliest member of One Direction, but now I'd say they're all just hot men. Like all four for hot.
Oh, and that's only hot people can be artists, guys. Only hot people.
No,
can be
I just like
artists.
What are you gonna do?
I was consuming this content for the gender of it, and Zayn was my boy. That was my gender boy.
Your gender is brown
And
man.
now I stand before you, the trans mask faggot that we all know me to be. I saw this TikTok the other day that was like, I can't wait for all the heated mask girlies in a couple months to come out as trans mask. I was like, no, just you wait. What is it? We have to
Thank
go.
you guys so much for watching.
I have to feed the cat before she kills me.
Happy 2026. This is going to be a very exciting year for the Ladyboys. We're going to do a lot. And
Yeah.
like we will continue to talk about and have been, come the fall, we are moving to Brooklyn. And we're going to take you guys with us.
Shocking some
It'll
of
be
you who
exciting.
probably think we live in Brooklyn already if you like don't really consume our content. Because when I tell people we live where we do live, they're like, you just
your
seem
mom's
like
house.
a Bushwick girl. And I'm like, well, first of all,
When they say it to you, it means something else for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
don't talk about my bush in front of all these people.
Oh, wow. That's not even what I was talking about. I just meant that you're like queer, like derogatory.
Right. Bye.
That's my personal take, at least.
Mama.